What's up, everyone? I am heading down to Ohio. It is Friday, and opening day of Ohio is tomorrow morning. Heading down to hunt with my buddy Jonah Bell and Isaiah Dresbach. Isaiah's got a bunch of property, and he's got some spots dialed in pretty good. So Jonah's been down there for the past couple days, like getting spots ready, checking trail cameras and everything, and there's some studs on camera. So I'm gonna be rolling into camp here in about an hour and a half. I've been driving all day, and I think we're gonna hit it hard, like right in the morning. A lot of bucks have been daylighting in the morning, so we'll see. Hit it hard in the morning and just go from there. We got a couple days carved out for Ohio, but as always, like opening day early like this is always really good. Really good. So I'm excited. Got a couple hours until we're there. Stay tuned. Good luck.
Good luck, boss.
I'll let you know. Well, everyone, we're walking in. Opening day, Ohio. We got a hanging hunt. We got a spot that Isaiah's been getting dialed. There's a couple shooter bucks on it, but there's no stand, no nothing. So we gotta roll in. We're gonna get in the saddle. Got a pretty good walk. I think I mapped out on HuntWise. It's like 0.7 miles or so from where Isaiah just dropped me. So we're gonna hike in. It's early, it's like 2 o'clock, but we should be good to roll for this afternoon. Oh, we just found our tree. This guy right here. Actually a corn pile and a camera. The corn pile is almost completely gone. And it's about 15 yards right here. Like I said, there's no stand, and it's kind of a close shot. And there's just this little fence row of trees right here. So we're gonna get up in here. I'm gonna put the camo away. But we're gonna get up in here. Get ready. Got to the base of the stand at about 3 o'clock, and I was up and ready to kill something pretty much at 3:30. I still have been messing around, just getting stuff together. But we're in here plenty early. I don't think it gets dark until, I think like 8 o'clock or something like that. 7:30. So we got a lot of time. Basically where we're hunting is just this giant CRP field. And then there's a cornfield and a sunflower field. And there's just these strip of little, like it's just a little strip of this fence row is trees. But what these deer are doing is they're living in the CRP. So Isaiah, he's had shooters on camera all summer long and all up to this week. So there's a couple particular bucks. There's one 8-point, super old. He has some history with it. Its brow tine's like 10 inches long. It's a really cool buck. And then there's a 10-point that's been showing up like every morning, every night. So I have really high hopes. The only thing is we are out of corn. There's so many deer in here that they literally destroyed 160 pounds in like 2 days. So, and I just have to say it, but I know there's probably going to be haters that I'm hunting over corn, but if it's legal, if you can do it in your state, it's such like a tradition in those states, Ohio, Kentucky, Louisiana. It's effective, but it's also still really hard because now you're dealing with a whole nother element of coming in, baiting, way more scent. So you're like making it harder and easier at the same time. So I don't know. I really don't mind it. It's a whole nother way to hunt deer. So we're gonna sit back, relax, and hopefully in about an hour or so, some of these deer start popping up out of the CRP, but you can see forever. So see what happens. taking a nap, and she came strolling in. She actually walked right underneath the stand, smelled our ground scent, took off. She didn't blow or anything. Well, those does finally just left. I wasn't recording, but that same doe from last night didn't like something again and blew and ran out, which is no bueno. Back up in the stand, afternoon number 2. This morning was actually pretty good. Got in super early. We saw like 15 does, but they just busted. There's this really old doe that it came in twice so far, once every hunt, and both of those hunts just absolutely freaked out at something. The wind's good, and blew completely out. So that is one challenge for sure. Hunting these bait piles is like you're leaving scent everywhere, you know, and that definitely is a challenge. And because I guarantee that we've seen on camera almost every single night, every single morning, shooter bucks. And the first 2 hunts that I come in, they're gone. So, and I think it's just because those does busted. But we're set up tonight. Wind's good for the next couple days. So I think we're just gonna wear this spot out because there's several shooters here, and it's just a matter of time before one slips up. But tuckered in. It's about 4:30, 4:45. Oh, 5:26. So it took a little bit to get out here and everything, but gonna hang tight. Probably will start seeing some deer in about an hour and a half or so. He's a freaking stud. He's a stud. With the TRX 34. Let's go. Let's go. Freaking stud. Stud. That guy was shaking so bad. So bad.
Please tell me. Please tell me. No. No, you. Are you serious, dude?
He done. Dude, he's a big. Heart shot, like freaking just watched him fall over. Yeah, he's in the top of the frame, but you know, solo.
Dude, awesome. Yeah. Alright, we'll see you in a little bit.
Alright.
Alright, bye.
Alright, bye. Thanks. 24 yards. That's the thing about hunting bait. I just want to shoot him as fast as possible. Like he probably would have came into the bait, but all it would have took is for Doe to be behind me and see me or something. So it's like literally the first opportunity I got, I was smoking. He's a stud. Yeah, first or second Ohio buck. This is the earliest I've ever hunted in Ohio. Big thank you to freaking Isaiah for one, getting these deer on the spot. A lot of intel. This is a buck that's been showing up a ton. We knew he was going to show up, slip up eventually. It was just literally just a matter of like outsmarting the does beforehand. So I was in that tree right there. See that, John? That tree. Oh, so not bad, but the bait was 14 yards. So he popped out like 70 yards down there. Luckily I saw him, so I got ready, and he came straight down. And while that was going on, there was a buck on the corn and a doe like right here. And he popped out with another 2-year-old. And the 2-year-old 8-point on here got super scared and like jumped over here because of that buck. And my buck skirted around and bristled up and kicked this one away. I'm like, I'm just shooting him right there. And I just shot him from, it was 24.
10 ringing?
Oh yeah, like right there.
How many bucks did you see then?
4. Spike, 2 2-year-olds, and the one I shot.
I was kidding, you were right on top of them.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, I had my bow set up like so. I was right here, and my camera was right here, and I just pressed record and grabbed my bow and drew back. Like, I prepped it all because I knew it was gonna be like deadly.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that ain't bad. All right. Okay. Just freaking spray that one. Look at that.
Yes, dude.
Yes, bro. Oh, buddy. Oh, check that out. Dude, he's a freaking stud.
Oh, man. Let's go, baby.
Face down. Yeah. Look at that. I didn't even know he had a little split there. Do you know that? Yeah. Freaking awesome shot, too. What a stud. See how I noticed that in the photos, he just has that swoop on that side. Well guys, afternoon number 2, and big thanks once again to Isaiah, because we rolled up opening day. He had this buck, couple other bucks, pattern, and they were daylighting all the time. And I really think that potentially even on opening day, if those does didn't bust us, and this morning if the does didn't bust us, this guy would have walked out. But tonight we made it past the does, and finally this dude came out. And we're here with the boys, which is freaking awesome. Jonah shot one last night. So it's been a good time. Ohio, opening week. It's a wrap, boys. Dude, he's nice, dude. He's big. He is a stud. Really nice, dude. In this grass, dude, you can't see anything. Like, that's like 7 feet tall nearly. Some spots. Look at that. Unreal, dude.
Yeah, he's a stud.
it's so
Want me to bring it?
this funny corn.
3.5.
7.875.
Round up, 152.
sick.